I'll for sure miss it. But again, I think it's what's best for me long term, and yeah, I'll make up for those pucks not being shot.
I certainly don't consider this to be a hot take. I think it's just more of a fact. But Cole Caufield is going to score 50 goals next season. I mean, how is Caufield not going to score 50 goals with Nick Suzuki and Connor Bedard on his line? Interesting that Cole said, too, that no doubt if the Habs were in a playoff spot, there's no doubt in his mind that he would be playing right now. As we've learned lately, players actually do have a lot more control, a lot more say in whether they want to play, whether they feel they're healthy or not. We've heard this from multiple sources, and the fact that the Canadiens aren't in a playoff position is a saving grace for Caufield, obviously, because we know and he knows that we need him to be successful long term.
Will you miss shooting pucks?
Obviously, yeah. I mean, I already missed it. I think they took my sticks away in the locker room. They actually did, and my skates. So,
just the way Cole said how much he's going to miss shooting pucks and how much he misses doing that right now. And yeah, the 50 goal mark is going to be not surprising if he hits it next year, and that's why I think he's going to do it. Even if he doesn't, Cole Caufield is going to hit the 50 goal mark once, twice, maybe even more than that in his NHL career. Who knows what the ceiling is for him. Caufield mentioning how they've already taken away his sticks and his skates out of his stall so that there's no temptation at all for him to do anything while he's awaiting his surgery here. We found out before Caufield arrived in Montreal that just before even his time playing in college that they used to call him Mini Ovechkin. Not surprising, he's slowly building up that pedigree, and yeah, he doesn't even have his first 100 goals yet, but we know that he is a pure goal scorer. The Canadiens have just not had this type of a player in such a long time, and we got to do everything we can to protect this guy because his new deal is coming in probably any day now. It's going to be coming in sooner than later now that they have time to finally work out the details, but I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised if now they're actually going to take him out the rest of the season if it's not a longer-term deal. It won't surprise me one bit, but I don't think that Cole Caufield's deal is going to be less than 5 years, in my opinion. We saw how hilarious Cole was. Nick Suzuki talked about it on Habs Tonight on our other show, how hilarious of a guy Cole Caufield is, and we've gotten to see that even more recently so in Kirby Dach being mic'd up with the Montreal Canadiens.
He goes, what did you just say? Oh, you're pushing the pace today, I love it. Pushing P. Oh, I'm in tears.
We've seen it on social media. Cole's such a lovable personality, but you know, it's very rare that you get a player with this much personality, this much skill, and now in this regime, he's actually allowed to show it. We heard specifically that Cole's going to be getting his surgery next Wednesday, so it's the same doctor that operated on Josh Anderson's shoulder, so it's an encouraging sign that the way Josh feels and the feedback he gave Cole, that it's all going to work out in the end. And once again, long-term, this is the best thing for Cole. We need a healthy Cole Caufield, our bundle of joy, as Hockey Junkie likes to call him, and this is just the right thing to do. We could look at Caufield's numbers. We can always do that stuff on here, but you guys know his numbers, and he was on pace for at least 40 goals this year. It's disappointing that he ends this season with 26 goals because we all know it would have been beautiful to see him get 40. We all saw when Pacioretty was able to get up to 39 and just couldn't get that 40th goal, but it was very, very, very much in the realm of possibility that Caufield was going to get 40 this year, possibly more. But next year, lock it in, Cole Caufield, 50 goals. Thanks for watching, you guys. You know I appreciate the support. Stay tuned for some updates because if you guys want to support this channel even more than you already are now, there's going to be opportunities to do that very, very soon, which I will deeply, deeply appreciate. And I'll get into that more on a video specifically very soon. Until then, see you guys soon. All my best.